Hi guys, welcome back to another coding video, and today we're going to be learning a few more coding. Well, by the way, this is Bareera's channel, so my channel, and you guys are going to be learning coding and sign language from my sister, and some you can watch stories as well. So Dad, what are we learning today for coding?
Hello, this is Anwar. Okay, so first, Bareera, let's do a little bit like reminding us what we did in the last video, a little revision. So if you can explain what was this code for?
So Dad, this is print, right?
Yeah.
We printed hello, we printed 2 plus 2, but it wouldn't just print 2 plus 2 down there. It would print the answer of 2 plus 2, like 4. And then it will print hello, my name is Bareera. And after that, it's going to write coding is fun. And then we have another print down there, and it's if you like this video, please subscribe for more lessons. Dad, play it so they can see. See? It said hello, and then 4, and then it wrote hello, my name is Bareera, and then coding is fun, and then last but not least, if you like this video, please subscribe for more lessons.
Okay, Bareera. So in last video, we started learning Python. And we talked about installing Python and then using the software where we can type any coding. So in our case, we are using Microsoft Visual Studio. So in this video, in the last video, what we did, we used a print, which is a built-in function of Python, and its job is to print whatever we tell it. So in the first line, we said print, and then in the bracket, we said hello, and it printed hello. Hello, we are using it in inverted commas, which is a string. A bunch of letters are making one word. So anything in English we have to write, we write it in the commas, which is called string. And then we used 2 plus 2 in the second line. So print function is not only printing, but it also calculates, or it also performs if we give it any action as well. So here we said, okay, 2 plus 2, and it actually printing the result of it. Okay, in this line, the line 5, we are saying, hello, my name is Bareera. Now this is the handwritten, like you wrote, my name is Bareera. But we are not asking print to print any name. We are telling it print exactly, hello, my name is Bareera. In today's video, we are going to learn a little bit more about the basic of the programmings. We use two things. One is we call a, say, like variables, like a name of any value we assign. So for example, here I will write name. On the left side, we write name, and then we use equal sign, and then we write our name or whatever is the value. So because this is a name, and name is in, for example, is an English word, and again, whenever we have to write English, we have to use double quotes. So whenever we use string, we have to use the quotes, inverted commas, and then in it we will write Bareera. Okay, now if I enter here and I still use the print function, and this time we are not going to write our name, what should we write here in these brackets to print your name?
We will write name.
Okay, so we will write the name with the variable we have assigned, we have used, we have defined. So we defined a variable called name, and then we write a value of it. We assigned it a value which is Bareera. So if I run print now, what will happen? It will keep starting printing everything. So maybe I can delete this for now. We can type it again. I'm going to delete everything here. Okay, now we only have 2 lines on the computer. Bareera, if we have to clean this, what should we do?
Command K.
Command K. So we press Command and K to clean our terminals. We will go through each steps like installation, creating file, and shortcuts, all those things. But I want to take it slowly. So instead of going through everything in one go, we will be keep using it while we are writing our code and whatever is required for that code. Okay, so we are going to run this code again, and this time it is only printing Bareera because we told it, for example, if I change my name, for example, I create a new variable and I say dad underscore name and I give it Anwar, so this is my name. Okay, so it will not print my name because okay, Bria, you tell me why did not print my name?
Because we never told it to print it.
Exactly, we never gave a command to the printer to the Python that print that name as well. So to do that, I will ask Bria to print my name. Okay, now computer is with Bria now.
Alright, guys. So first we need print, and then open the functions, and we're gonna write dad underscore name.
Why we are using underscore?
Because the variable you made for your name has underscore.
Okay, so the reason we used underscore is just to give two names a meaningful name. So if I like, we cannot use space between variables. Like for example, if I remove underscore and give it a space, and then it is giving us some error because the variable, there is some rules in programming that whenever you assign a variable, it has a naming convention. So in our case, we can just say dad name, but that is a difficult to read dad name. So maybe we that, and that is the reason we are using underscores to split two words within a variable, but we cannot use space. Okay, so now when I run this code, and by the way, thanks Bareera for writing this code for me. Okay, when I click it, it has printed Bareera as a first line. Line 6 says print name, and the name is Bareera. And then line 7 says print dad name, and it has printed Anwar. Okay, so we have done two things here. One, we used variables, we defined variables, and then we assigned it value. Okay, the second thing, we also call it like data type. Okay, so we will go in detail like what is data types. There are different types in programming, like if we have to write a words, which is string. If we have to add numbers, it is in, what's that, numbers in programming?
Int.
Int or integers. So 1 2 3 4 5 are integers. We will look into the integer now. So for example, if I say that how many days are in week, and I say week underscore days, or make it more simple and easy to read, that number underscore of underscore days of underscore week, and that is definitely not an easy. So let me delete it, and I can say, okay, simply I say, okay, days. I just say days, use equal sign, and if I have to write how many days and in numbers, how you will write, Brita?
Int first.
No. Why you will write int? You will say like you have to give it a value, so we will say 7. So there are 7 days, right? So we used, like, name is a variable. We use Bareera, which is, we assigned it a value which is string. We use another variable called days, and we use number 7, which is integer. So today we covered two things. One, we covered variables. Second, we covered the data type. And the data types we used here, one is string, The second is numbers. So now if we have to print days only, Bareera, can you print days only?
Um,
So only days, nothing else should be printed.
so wait, no, not the string. All right, let's write days. Okay. And let's play it now.
Okay, so it printed Bareera, Anwar, and 7, but I want you to print days only, nothing else. So it should only print days.
Okay, well, we have to command the other things.
Yeah,
No,
so you
like
can
the
you
other
can
thing.
comment, either you can delete them or you can comment them. So this is the new thing Bareera just mentioned here. So to comment, like what is the command, like which is not used in the programming, which is not printed in the programming. So for example, if I use hashtag with it, so that has commented and it is not going to print, or simply we can just delete it. Okay, that's the easiest way for now. We can just delete it, and then we are going to print days, which are sevens. So again, to remind or revise like what we have done today, we have covered a print function, and in print function we are printing the variables. We assigned some variable. In our case, we have assigned name and gave it a value Bareera. We wrote Bareera in inverted commas because this is English. This is string in computer language. And then days are integer numbers. We don't have to use commas for that. We just print it. So this is for today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it all together, and I'm going to give a live example, a live test example to Bareera, and she is going to write it. So let me write a quick assignment for Bareera, and she will do it. So my task is, or my interest is, that we learn coding and then we do coding on the live videos as well. So whatever Bareera learns now, she will be like giving some examples of it. So practice is very important. So whenever you are watching this video, make sure you do a lot of practice, because without practice you cannot learn better coding. Okay, so Bareera, first tell us your name, and then tell us your age. And by the way, you do not have to mention your real age. And then tell us where are you from. Okay, so those are the three things. Bareera, before we start this example or you start writing, tell me how many variables you will have to define in this program. So first you are going to tell us your name. So what variable will you define?
Name.
Okay, so you will define a variable name. The second thing, you are telling us your age. And what variable will be for age?
Age.
Okay, thank you. And then you are telling us that where are you from. So this is your location. It can be your country, it can be the city, it can be street. So for better understanding, we can just write the country. Okay, so oops, that's my fault. Okay, so you are going to define three variables. Okay, start. So over to you.
Okay, so the first variable should be name. All right, and space equal.
Okay, quick question. So when you define name, what data type it will be?
Wait, string.
String. Yeah, because it is name, a English word. Yeah, it is string.
All right. So guys, now we're gonna use the inverted commas, and let me write my name. All right. So that I have made a variable of my name.
Uh-huh.
What's next now?
Okay, read the task. the first part
Tell.
is you have told us your name. The second task is tell us your age.
Okay, so
You
let's.
don't have to mention your real age.
Okay, so let's make a variable for age space equals and.
Okay, before you type, what data type is for the age?
Int.
Integer, yeah, int, and yeah, right, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay,
That's good.
let me just do that.
Okay, and the third variable is you are going to define is what? To tell us your like where you are from. You can
Okay.
call it location, you can call it country, you can call it I live something. So maybe for easy you can you can say location.
But I want to write country.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Country, and space equal, and then space, and then I think this will be a string.
Yes, you're right.
And let me write the country. There you go.
Yeah, so you have told us three things. First, your name, then your age, and then the country. But you have not told us anything yet. You have defined things. So when somebody asks you or the program asks you that tell us, so means basically you are printing. So now the next part is you have to print. Okay, so print everything.
Okay, so alright. So we'll need print obviously, and then open the function. But since we have the variables up there, we're not going to need a string in the print because then the variables are just going to be useless. So we're going to write name. Is that right, Dad?
Yeah, you said useless. I have to check my knowledge as well. The reason when you define a variable, then you don't write its value because it can be changed. Or in some programs, you have defined something and later it can be changed, and in the print you have hard coded the value. It will not make the program workable. So if the value is changed, for example, so that's why we define variables and we use variables for printing. So you're right, so use variables. Yeah.
Okay, are we going to need a comma for this and then write age? Okay, is that right?
Yes, I will ask you why you are doing this, but keep doing it.
And then okay, here.
Okay, so you just said that you are not going to type string or integer numbers, you are going to type name or the variable. Why did you type Ireland at the end? You type name,
Oh yeah.
then you said age, and then Ireland.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
Okay, fix it then.
Okay, there.
Okay, so before you run the code, I want you to clean this part. So to clean the terminal first.
Command K.
Okay, now run your code.
Alright, let's just press run.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
your code has correctly printed Bareera 10 Ireland. Okay, in last video and even in this video earlier, what we have done is we used print function for one variable, and then we use another print function, and then we use another print function. But in this example, what you did is you used one print function, and within print function you have used all of the variables and you printed all of them. Okay, so this is very good. You have learned it very well. Now what we will do in the future videos, we will use this print function variables, and then what we will add some message in it. For example, I can do here, I can add a string and I can say my name is. If I just print this message, it will give me some error or it will not give me some error. Let's see. So it has given me some error. Why I knew that, how I knew that it will give me some error, because here is a red, like zigzaggy, what you call it, is telling there is some error, and the error is Bareera has used commas to split two things. So we haven't used comma here, so I will use comma. That's it. So the error is gone. I will print it again, and it says my name is, and then Bareera, and then the rest of the message or rest of the variables printed as well. So in next video we will continue with using the messages when we print some variable. So we will make it nice printout, and then we will continue with our variables, and then we will start with the math. So plus, minus, multiplications, all those things, this will be in the next video. So over to you, Bareera, whatever is your last message, and then we will stop this video for today. So
Okay.
what you have learned, if you want to revise quickly.
I actually learned quite, like, I think I don't need to revise more, but like, I understand this.
Yeah, you always need to revise a lot of things. So in programming, if you don't revise, you will forget.
Ow.
So it's a practice. You have to practice every single day, a number of
Okay.
times.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you like the coding, and I hope you learned some things. Bye!
Okay, thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video.